Hey, curious minds.
Let's dive into today's AI buzz.
Doing our own takeoff. By masters of the AI. We're taking flight. Spreading knowledge to the left and to the right. Future's here and we're the ones in control. By masters of the AI.
Welcome to Neural Network News, episode 14.
Today we're covering, big news of the day. Meta.AI, widely available today. We're going to cover that. There is a message from Zuck. We got tested out a little bit and messed with it.
It was a good time.
So we'll get into it.
So out with the old, in with the new. Atlas Robot from Boston Dynamics. They have a new one. It's insane. It looked like it was CG, but it was certainly not.
Microsoft releases a research paper on VASA, their realistic talking face videos AI. So we'll check that out.
Wearable tech, AI tech is here. Humane AI Pin, the Rabbit R1, Limitless Pendant. There are stuff coming out like crazy. We'll take a look and see the reviews.
Brilliant.xyz, they're making glasses. They're making AI glasses, so we'll cover that as well. Tech updates are out. Tech updates are in. Let's go.
All right, beer time. If this is your first time joining us, we always feature a beer.
So today we're drinking Smog City Brewing Company out of Torrance, California. Smog City Brewing Company. Today we're drinking Little Bow Pils, which is a Pilsner Czech style lager. We're gonna check it out right now. It's a 4.4 alcohol by volume. Creatively inspired, exceptionally balanced.
Oh, they're also a 1% for the planet. They donate to your environmental causes. 100% of the revenue.
There you go, guys. Little Bow Pils is your go-to beer. Classic Saz hops. This Pilsner with style screams, "Take me with you." So crack one open and enjoy the ride. Light, crisp, refreshing. Let's check it out.
All right.
Of Meta.AI.
Cheers. This beer's going to slap.
This beer does slap. This is delicious. This is a delicious lager.
I'm vibing.
Oh,
vibing
man,
with
this is
beer.
delicious.
Yeah, this one's good.
You know what I'm thinking with this? Fried fish.
All right.
So today.
All right, so things are heating up in the AI world.
Oh man, I am excited because today is a big day.
LLaMa 3 Day is here.
Meta.AI, Facebook Zuck made their LLaMa AI widely available on Meta.AI.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. It's available on all their products. It's available on WhatsApp, on the mobile, on the iOS app.
New developments today around big tech and the AI arms race, including Meta rolling out a whole new AI model.
They have it in the Facebook Messenger. They have it on simple Meta. If you just go to any browser, Meta.AI, it's very fast compared to ChatGPT.
Oh, it's crazy fast.
It is incredibly fast.
The first set of our LLaMa 3 models at 8 billion and 70 billion parameters. They have best-in-class performance for their scale.
It's got image. It's got image. It's got a button for animate. And what do we learn? So John and I got to mess around with it. And as you type in a text prompt, it's in real time adjusting the image that it's producing. So unlike you putting in a text prompt, for example, ChatGPT DALL-E, hit enter, it calculates, processes, and gives you a result. This thing does it in real time as you're typing it. I've never seen it before. I've seen it today on April 18th. We also seen it on a different product that we might cover, right?
Yeah, a little later. Getim.AI.
Getimage.AI.
Yeah, so basically there are different models that are available today. They both allow an 8,000 context length, so the amount of information you can put into the window itself, typing things in.
So it's 8,000 characters in the text prompt.
Yep.
Wow, that's a pretty large text prompt.
Compared to like 1 million that Gemini has, Gemini 1.5.
1 million text prompt?
Yeah, so it's not as much that you can put into it.
Okay. We're talking about the actual number of characters inside the text prompt. So you're saying, Meta, according to that, Meta.AI today it allows for 8,000 characters, and Claude allows for 1 million characters. Is that what you're
Gemini,
saying?
yeah.
So it's 1 million tokens. Does token equal one character? I don't remember that. I think it's a cluster of text.
Yeah, cluster of text. Yeah,
It's a
you're
cluster of text, so it's a million times a cluster of text.
Yeah, it's a
so
lot.
That's a lot.
It's like a maybe half of that, so maybe
So you can
500.
dump it and dump a whole bunch of data.
A whole book. That was the thing that they were like, yeah, this is great. So Meta.AI does not have the same amount of information you can put in one single go.
Text prompt.
Prompt. Yeah.
But it will, if you're asking to create an image, you guys play around with it, go to Meta.AI, enter it to, I don't know, whatever you think of image, it will start creating that image as you're typing it into the text box. This is the first time we've seen this today. I've seen this the first time today, and it's pretty impressive.
It's fantastic to use. Yeah, it's pretty seamless. Super intuitive.
Very
really
fast.
happy with the product.
Very, very fast. Compared to ChatGPT, it's very fast.
So,
compared to my experience with ChatGPT, it's very fast.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to go to the higher models, which actually will be coming out, so the 400 billion parameter model version, which is actually on par with the top level right now, which is Claude 3 Opus, and is still training, or it was still training, but they had to stop it because they need to move on to the next model training.
I have taught you everything I know.
Which will be LLaMa 4, I'm sure at the end of the year or so, maybe. The one thing that this is interesting, it is open source. So it's the fastest, biggest open source right now. And
you don't really even need a Facebook account. You can go to Meta.AI without logging into Facebook and have some basic text prompting. If you want to mess with images and all that, it's going to ask you to log into your Facebook account. But it is open source and widely available from what we can tell so far. Yep, that's the announcement today.
If you have some time to play around with. Replace your Google searching, people.
Yes, let's talk about that.
So if you actually ask it before 2023 in your search, you get better search results because anything after that, you're getting these garbage AI ads.
SEO optimized AI ads. So yeah, before that 2023, and then do your search. You'd get different. You're not going to get this SEO AI optimized Google. You're going to get more of a raw version of it.
Kind of slipping into Meta.AI itself. You can use it, as we talked about on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger. When you open Messenger, you can start a new chat, and it now has AI chat. So these are incredible different styles of people that have likeness.
And there's something with Snoop Dogg, and
Snoop Dogg's on there
called Dungeon Master, Adventure Storyteller. There is Tom Brady. Called Brew, confident sports debater, and a whole bunch of other likenesses and personalities with their own little niche of understanding the world.
And this was pushed on an update, so you should already have it on your phone. You can test it out right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at under Facebook Messenger latest update.
Yeah. So I ran a prompt through Meta.AI, basically give me a 3-sentence summary on a specific Google or a specific link. Each of these gave us a different answer, starting with Meta.AI, Grok, ChatGPT, and Perplexity. We wanted to kind of see what was the reaction. Both Meta and Grok had a list out 3 key points. And both of them did it. ChatGPT and Perplexity did not. Actually, Perplexity could not actually connect to it and didn't give us an answer. So we'll just throw that out. ChatGPT was a much more paragraph itself. But Grok and Meta gave me a more succinct answer for what we were looking for. So very fast, very accurate. Really liked it. A new challenger has entered the ring.
Here comes a new challenger!
Some of the things here, you can perform web scraping on websites that permit it under their robot text file. So basically, it will go on any website. It'll crawl, give you some data on it. There's a Google and Bing integration for real-time knowledge.
New relationship with Google here. Previously, they've already have a relationship with Bing, but when you ask Meta.AI a question that might need to search the web or crawl the web for the exact right answer, it will either credit Google or credit Bing as the source of that.
Today, again, is day 1 for it, so and it's already pretty incredible. This is like the worst it's going to be. And it's Facebook.
Always the
and
worst
it's
is going to be.
And it's Facebook, and it's Instagram, and it's WhatsApp, and it's all that,
Evil
all of
thing.
our social that we've been training the Facebook for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Out with the old and in with the new. The Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics.
Yeah, so they retired their Atlas robot that you probably have seen with it jumping around, doing flips, all those cool things. They have retired that model and started a brand new model. So we're looking at a robot here.
Every one of
very
his
weird-
joint it can go anywhere. What's up with the headpiece? I like this.
Look at. So that is Boston Dynamics.
That's Boston Dynamics' newest version of their humanoid called Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
And what I understand is they're calling it electric. What else would it be? Would it be a gas operated? They're calling it electric Atlas platform. That does not make sense.
I don't know why they're calling it that.
It's not a Tesla. You know what I mean? It's not an electric vehicle. It's
A new battery pack?
where the previous versions running on a generator
I don't
on the gas.
actually
They
know.
put
I don't
gasoline
actually
into
know why they're calling it electric. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to be
I'm
funny.
confused by the way. Okay, wait, let's see what Lex said. Congrats to Boston Dynamics because Lex Friedman. That's his field.
Yeah.
He's a robotics professor, AI professor at MIT.
Robot party! I can't wait until hang out with Atlas Optimus together at some point. And Figure One. All three of them?
Well, you got their brain at your fingertips already.
Oh, and NVIDIA also has some of theirs.
That's right. Great. NVIDIA,
It's like 4.
Optimus, China, whatever's China working on, probably another 6, 7
They
there.
do. Yeah, they are working on stuff. So it was really cool. I love this. I woke up in the morning just
Same here. Mhm.
so
I woke up to this
just
thing.
blown away. Oh, and this is the
Little Yachty.
Lil Yachty again, except it's
Lil
an
Yachty,
AI
except it's a Boston Dynamics latest robot.
yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, Microsoft releases a research paper on VASA, realistic talking face videos. So this is a post from Alex Banks. Microsoft just unveiled their hyper-realistic talking head AI. VASA is a framework for generating lifelike talking videos of virtual characters with visual affective skills. So that's what they're calling VAS. Virtual character with visual affective skills. So basically a virtual character that can talk like a human. All from a single static image. So all you need is an image and an audio clip.
Yep.
Image and audio clip. Eventually, it'll be just like a text prompt with the word track. But their first model is called VASA 1. It can synchronize lip movements with audio, capture large spectrum of facial nuances and head motion, generate 512 by 512 pixels videos at 40 frames per second.
And it's also just strange to both be extremely worried about different things and have your anxiety levels like peak to the highest they've ever been.
But you can imagine I have a lot of questions. So I'd love to begin with you firstly, just because I read that you started out in advertising.
Very realistic looking human thing. Here's one thing. This human does not exist.
No, these photos were actually created by Dolly, so they used those images, so they didn't want to, research.
So, for example, this lady that we're looking at right now, she does not exist in real life, but she's talking as if she's a human.
So this is a research paper. It is not available to the public. There are control signals, so you basically tell it be happy, sad, look a specific way, which is really key.
Look at the camera, look away from the camera, look left, right, down, up, yeah. So you can give a text prompt direction, is what I'm understanding, right?
And they certainly played around with it because they got the Mona Lisa.
Yo, I'm a paparazzi. I don't play no Yahtzee. I go pop, 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 pop. My camera's up your crotch. See,
Okay, personally, I think this is horrible. Like I mentioned earlier, I think Da Vinci's turning his grave. So on our generations, apology to Da Vinci.
So this is essentially what it does.
Focus all my attention
So you have a lot of control. You're uploading the audio, you get to pick a person, and you have the controls
I'm a true believer
right here
that
with
if you're
all
really
this.
bad at something,
But you don't have to pick a person. You can upload your own image, right? If
Yeah,
you wanted to, right?
yeah.
It doesn't have to be their generated likeness. It can be something that you upload or something you create digitally, AI, whatever.
Yeah. So they did a great job. Yeah. What? That's cool.
Oh
my
you
gosh.
can control it just like that. Okay.
What? That is so smooth.
So you can control pitch, yaw, roll on different axes, gaze on a scale, so you can completely move it around however you need to.
You can just, it looks like they're just grabbing them. Wow. It's like a 3D model. So basically we're looking at somebody controlling almost like a 3D model, but it's a video. And you can control exactly where the camera is. Fantastic stuff.
Very cool. So it's coming down the pipe. It's not widely available today, but it's something that Microsoft is working with. And that is a Microsoft product, right?
It is a Microsoft, yeah.
Right. It's a Microsoft, and it's not even under OpenAI. It's under Microsoft, huh? From what it looks like.
That was a Microsoft paper, yeah.
It was Microsoft paper. So it's not under OpenAI umbrella. It's under the Microsoft umbrella, yeah. I think that's an important distinction because that means that in addition to the OpenAI, is just a project under Microsoft. It is now, even though there's like 700 or something people that are working there. Microsoft is doing their own AI stuff, and VASA is one of the projects.
Yeah. Microsoft invests $1.5 billion in a UAE G42, which is an artificial intelligence giant in the United Arab Emirates.
They have interest in energy. In response to the mounting pressure of climate and change, is utilizing artificial intelligence and Internet of Things for also geospatial interest that they have. And like with satellites and stuff, and again, they're saying that they're using AI powered. So it has to do with government sectors. It has to do with service environments. It has to do with energy resources. It has to do with the infrastructure. And Microsoft now has $1.5 billion worth of interest. So G42 AI, they're involved with all kinds of government infrastructure, data centers, cloud computing. The UAE's top official intelligence firm to use Microsoft Azure Cloud. The deal was reached in consultation with the UAE government. So Microsoft is going to be their cloud provider for their service. G42 in return can use its AI models on Microsoft platforms, but there's an additional political condition. G42 has to stop using Huawei equipment, which is the United States reckons as Chinese government employees for intelligence. The deal is they're going to be using their cloud in exchange with a promise of not using Huawei's telecom equipment because
they're basically, it runs through China's government.
Through China's, and they can siphon off information, whatever else.
Oh, of course.
Intelligence they can they can do on their own hardware.
And so they had to divest all the investments from China. And so this was an attempt to reassure U.S. partners like Microsoft, hey, we are actually pulling away from it. We want to work with you on your cloud as well as your AI.
Okay, very cool.
Wearable AI tech. You've probably seen some of the reviews on Humane's AI Pin. It was a great idea, but it seems to have missed the mark on practicality. Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD's review was a bombshell.
So this is the Humane AI Pin. It is a brand new product and a really, really interesting form factor of an ultra futuristic wearable computer. Unfortunately, it's also the new worst product I think I've ever reviewed.
That was kind of a big thing in the tech community. So you basically have this pin that you have to touch, and then you have a projection.
Do some kind of projection onto your hand.
projection onto your hand, and you have to make gestures. But then if you make gestures, you can't see the screen on your hand, and it's just one color latency on it. 10 seconds for it to find an answer for you. If you say, hey, take a picture of this room, tell me what's in this room.
We're waiting.
This AI pin, it's $700.
Jesus Christ.
And you have to pay a monthly subscription in order to use the service. So we also have the alternative one that's also coming out, Rabbit R1. So this is something that was released during CES. It's our first episode. We talked about it, and they're going to be shipping out soon. So they are manufacturing them like crazy, 100,000 orders.
Okay.
So Limitless Pendant is a personalized AI. It's a wearable. It's a little pendant that you put on.
Why do I need this thing if I have a smartphone, if I have Meta.AI, if I have a ChatGPT, if I have on my phone? Like, what's the purpose?
I mean, that's what everybody's, con.
I mean, to me, the best.
You have the pros and cons.
AI assistant for now, today.
Yeah.
So it's really a microphone that constantly listens to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like AI-powered Alexa that is a wearable.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You covered, so Rabbit is a device, and again,
I do like Rabbit.
I know you like Rabbit, but my question is the same. Well, this is a device too. Why don't I need another device?
And
I'm not gonna throw away my phone and use Rabbit from now on, right?
Right. And that was Marcus. That was his complaint of like, I can do this all on my phone. I don't need this weird pin.
Now, this brings me to my next thing. Brilliant.xyz. What is Brilliant.xyz?
Yeah,
I am very excited about Brilliant.xyz. Brilliant.xyz is a basically glasses. Is a glass frame with an AI lens in it. Last week there was a message. I did place an order for initially their offer was $350 for the AI glasses, plus $100 if you want actual lenses.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, last week the company said, okay, we're not doing the prescription lenses anymore, which is the reason I was their customer.
Right.
Because I was looking for prescription lens, and I figured if I can combine this 400-year-old technology of lenses to help me see things when I drive at night, for example, and come out with the eyeglasses, I was a customer. But it's still an excellent thing, and I'm still extremely, extremely, extremely excited, and I'm this close, maybe changing my mind, even though they canceled the prescription part of it.
Yeah.
Of going back and ordering this. Because why? Because these are glasses. Because they have a readout. They have a readout, and that's truly augmented AI. Because I'll be looking at you and maybe have some kind of prompt saying, "Oh, John's lying. His heartbeat is this, and he's excited about that." And there's analytical, and it connects to Perplexity.ai and all that.
Oh yeah, Perplexity. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see it hit X.
And Brilliant.xyz, shout out to you guys. If you guys can put the prescription back on, I know it's going to be a whole mountain of problems and puzzles to solve to put it all into one thing. I'll be a customer when they make the prescription lens and the AI glasses. It'll be super exciting.
We're looking for sponsorship.
All right, Elon Musk, he said that he believes an artificial intelligence candidate, as in presidential candidate, could contest U.S. presidential elections 2032. During an interaction at the 10th annual Breakthrough Prize ceremony, Elon Musk said, "Who's going to win the House in 20?" Okay. All right, so let's see what Elon said.
Who do you think will win the White House in 2032? Which type of AI? Transformers or Diffusion?
He jokingly said that AI will win the presidential race in 2032.
No. We're still going to have a human. No, we're going to have a human president. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to have a human president around the United States, okay? Yes. 2032. It's still going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be.
It's not that far away.
It's not that far. And as crazy, it's within real.
8 years away.
With as crazy as everything progressing, could we have an AI president? Yeah, you could.
Technically.
But we could have a human president that has access to this technology.
That's are we going to have a female president first or an AI? We like to end our episodes with a little bit more lighthearted fun and culture. So you may have heard of Civil War. It's been kind of a controversial. Well, it's not really controversial.
It's controversial. I would say it's controversial.
So essentially, what happened is they created movie posters. And the controversy around it is that these movie posters are AI generated and they don't actually happen in the movie itself. And so everybody's like, "Oh, you just made these cool movie posters out of AI," but the movie posters are really good.
The movie posters are not created from the scenes from the movie. They're just created from the theme of the movie, sort of thing. And they're visually pretty impressive, I would say. So they're taking some liberties with AI, with the posters. Yeah, I don't know if I'm if it triggers me any kind of way.
For me, it doesn't. It was just something that was out
To
there.
begin with, it's a fictional product, so it's just a fantasy of some sorts, right?
Yeah.
So they're using AI to promote the product that they, the movie that they created. So they're using AI to.
They didn't have to hire a graphic designer to create the poster. There's that guy that no longer works at... Oh. And that takes us to the next one. Stable Diffusion number 3, just released, now available, and is revealed in the Stable Diffusion 3 paper. This model is equal to or outperforms state-of-the-art text-to-image generation systems such as DALL-E 3 and Midjourney version 6 in typography and prompt adherence, based on human preferences and evaluations. A portrait photograph of an anthropomorphic tortoise seated in a New York City subway train.
So one second. So what is special about them?
The clarity and the quality of the images are better than majority of the other ones. Mm-hmm. They're competing with Midjourney's version 6, which we've talked about before, and DALL-E's. I think DALL-E's, we're still waiting on their update.
There you go. Another product we covered. You actually brought it up earlier today. Was that IGN?
So I actually did this because I wanted to see what it would be like. So we actually recorded typing in your own photo, and then it, just like Meta, created it in real time. You do have to pay for this one. So I got free for just a little bit.
Oh, start creating for free, and then so you get one or two for free. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And what's cool about this one again? From the chat prompt, before you hit enter, before you hit submit, as you're typing it, it starts generating an image as you're typing it, and also you were able to use your own imagery or something, right?
Yeah, so you can upload a photo, and then you give it a prompt, and then it will create.
Very cool. Another imaging AI, and guys, check out Meta.AI, because as you enter a prompt, create a picture of a dude, whatever in a setting, whatever, with a special effects such and such and such, photorealistic, blah blah blah. As you're typing it all in real time, Meta.AI and this Image.AI, like John recorded, populates the image as you're typing it.
It's great. I love it.
In real time. Mm-hmm. In real time, it keeps updating the image as you're typing the text prompt.
So if you need to make it a little bit more refined, you just keep typing more information
and
into
getting
it.
more detail. And adding more detail. And it'll adjust the image as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Freaking impressive. So shout out to CozeeSolutions.com. Discover your dream space with CozeeSolutions.com, where elegance meets comfort in their fully furnished homes and apartments. Enjoy pet-friendly options, fast Wi-Fi, prime locations in Orange County and San Diego, and you can rent their homes for a month or two. Are you ready to cozy up in style, John?
Use promo code NNN for $99 off your booking.
Visit CozeeSolutions.com to find your perfect stay today.
Are you tired of struggling with microphone technique?
Do you find yourself eating the mic during performances?
Introducing Mic Trainer, the game-changing solution for singers, DJs, speakers, and podcasters.
With Mic Trainer's adjustable attachment, you'll maintain the perfect distance and angle for flawless performances.
This is awesome!
Your voice will shine through crystal clear without compromising sound quality or hygiene.
And as a special offer for our podcast listeners, use promo code NNN at checkout to receive 20% of your Mic Trainer purchase.
Upgrade your mic game with Mic Trainer.
Visit MicTrainer.com and start delivering confident, professional performances today.
Thanks so much for watching.
Please hit the like button. It lets the algorithm know that you enjoy this type of content, and it supports the channel.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Neural Network News.
Broadcasting the pulse of innovation.
Listen up, it's the Masters of the AI, broadcasting live from our